All right, so when I saw that they had put the album out, I was a little hopeful. Like a lot of people, I wasn't super fired up about the Sci-Fi Soldiers Halloween show. And part of that, I thought at the time, maybe it was on me. I was in Asheville, I had just seen Billy Strings, and like coming home from a live show that was really good, and then watching the Phish webcast, I just kind of wasn't maybe in that Phish place at that time. But, and then upon re-listening and then what everybody else had to say, all right, maybe they didn't really nail it that night. They tried. It was an awesome effort, Certainly give them that. They really went for it. But the album now, let's get to the album. We've heard enough about last year's Halloween show. And again, it was just a treat for fans, so I'm not going to blast it. It's not like it's a new Phish album. And they were like, hey guys, this is our new album. This is where we've been working on. This is where we are as a band now. If that was the case, oh boy, it'd be bad news. But this was just a fun little thing they did just to show they still, I don't know if the word they still care is right, but they still got a little bit of that fishiness in them, The older they get, the more just normal they get. Well, they're not a totally normal band, so that's good news. More good news, it's only like 30 minutes long. A couple of the hits that we've come to know and kind of like the Howling. Suppose every time there's an outdoor show with a full moon or even near it, we're going to get the Howling. And that's all right. It kind of fits right in with the show. That Knuckle, Broth Avenue, I don't know. I Am in Miami. And it didn't seem like they put a ton. I don't know. I didn't really look at all the details. I don't even know if there are any details. But I don't know if they recorded and produced this all themselves right there, on a day. Like everything was one take or what. But even the drums just sounded a little weird. Like it wasn't quite the most professionally done album, I guess. Which again is fine. It is their debut album, Who knows? Maybe the follow-up album, it'll be a masterpiece. We don't know. Hopefully there is not a follow-up album. And some of the songs will stick around, I'm sure. And then eventually maybe we'll get into like a chilling, thrilling thing 5, 6, 7 years from now. They've become somewhat rare. If there even is a Phish 5, 6, 7 years from now. Ooh, did you see that? I got a nasty burn at work. Nasty burn. Woo-hoo-hoo. People have been staying away from me in public, though. If anybody gets too close, I just flash them the burn scar. And they're like, oh my God, what's that guy got? It looks contagious. It's contagious. So I don't know. I think that's about all I need to say. For a good solid month last year, we all talked about the Sci-Fi Soldiers and what we thought. Most of it wasn't good. So I'm not going to get into all that again. And like I hope I got through. This was just like a treat for fans. This wasn't like a serious album or anything. So don't be too hard on it. In fact, we should be pretty pumped up that they are. Uh-oh. Oh no. VERN. All right, guys, I got to go. Almost hit someone. 2 people, in fact.